Test? Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Hello, Yugami. Yeah. I'm alright, I'm very tired. Yeah, I am very tired. It's been getting a little bit worse. But I'll live. Hello, Duvet. Duvet, can I please address something? Duvet, while you're here? Because I need to know that you understand, because I don't want to make it sound too serious or anything, but I am a little bit annoyed. Duvet, could you please stop pinging me for stuff that is not needed, like I mentioned last time? Please, Duvet. I just need to know that I'm hurt, because the last time I told you to do it and then you just ignored. You didn't reply me. This time I say something and you're just sending emojis. I feel like I'm not being treated seriously. I don't want to make this serious, but I do have to let you know I'm getting a little bit annoyed. So thank you, Duvet. I'm way too tired for jokes nowadays. That's the thing. I really appreciate you trying to rope me in, but when you said shut up, I was in the middle of making the bot a little bit bigger, at the expense of my own sleep. And then when I saw shut up, I have to be honest with you, I didn't feel very good about it. So I just want to let you know I'm not trying to start something, because yeah. Anyways, thank you, Duvet. I'm so sorry that I don't have the energy to keep up. I think it's really good that everyone's having so much fun. I've actually the reason why I was working on it was because I saw that you guys were going for 100 hours, and then in my head I was like, hello, Deemer. I was trying to figure out how is it possible to reward people who actually bothered to spend so much energy in it. And I realized that there's no way for me to really do things manually. It's not possible. I can't go in and give like 10 different people 10 like some kind of appreciation row or something. So I wanted to set up the bot so that it's able to sort of take a look at the chat and being like you know, you guys have been in there for like 100 hours. How many like who stayed for how long and stuff like that. So I was testing out the bot timer. It currently works, but unfortunately, of course, it's a little bit too late. I only made it at hour 95, so it's not gonna be account for the first 95 hours. It's a bit unfortunate. I didn't think of this earlier. So unfortunately, this time around, it's not gonna be that great. Yeah, I know I saw George in there by himself quite a bit, but that's just because of my time zone, right? I'm not saying the other people didn't stay there long enough. Not to say that there's, you know, even a limit or anything like that, but I would like to it'd be kind of cool if people can get like a little bit of recognition for doing it. It's like a streak thing, right? Like if you do art every day, I feel like you should be rewarded somehow. Yeah, I mean, even for 60, I feel like, yeah, I'm trying to make up for my lack of presence with a little bit more automation, but then automation has its own sort of weird problems. Like if I have the bot sort of monitor the voice calls, for some other people it might feel like spying all of a sudden. So it is currently active, but I have to think about the underlying stuff a little bit. I want to set up at least something like some kind of streak counting or something. I don't know if that will make people more stressed or less stressed, but it would be kind of cool, at least for people who take the effort to do something, to be rewarded for a little bit more. That would be nice, I think. So yeah, I'm still kind of looking into that. I think I had the to-do list over here. Which I barely touched. Yeah, I got the bot automate on a instance now, so it should be up 24/7 if you guys want to do. And then I also compiled out a bunch of stuff that I can make videos with. The problem is that thing, I'm still thinking about it. I do want to make the video. There's a chance that I might have to take some days off next year, so I can make this happen, because otherwise there's no time for me to do this. I need to do a lot of writing and a lot of planning for a sort of consolidation. The retrospective that we did last Friday is the content that I talked about. I just want to consolidate into a single video and put it out there, because it's kind of the stuff I hate, in the sense that it's very abstract, right? Because thinking about art as a model, as a way of answering different questions, is not very concrete per se. It's more concrete than just telling people to go and learn fundamentals, but it's still not necessarily that concrete. So ideally there will be two videos. There will be one that is about the theory, and then the one that is about how to actually use that model to get better somehow, right? How you can use this model and your two questions, you know, I always like to talk about the two questions, to decide on what areas you should focus on, and then how to focus on each area. But a good part of that is also that I don't have that experience either to use the studies in that regard. Also, Igami, I'll only be taking rest from the stream in terms of I would not be drawing. I think most likely I will still be streaming, and then I'll keep myself accountable and actually continue working. So there is that. The live 2D stuff, I've been looking around VGen and taking a look at sort of VTuber rigging commissions. Pricing aside, I'm still looking for someone that catches my eye. There's a few people on Twitter that caught my eye, but they are a little bit too popular, I think. I don't know if I can reach out to them and get a hold of them just yet. I don't have anything to show them to. So, yeah. And what is this? Yeah, also this is the bot thing. This is the weekly streak thing that I need to do. And then the pay for one-on-one I still haven't done. I have to go on this weekend, I think. I need to print the invoice, I think. So that's kind of the to-do list for now. I've been trying to slack off at work so that I can work on a bot, because I can just talk to ChatGPT and plan out and have it code everything and read the code. But anyways, that's what I'm kind of dealing with at this point. And the other thing is, no, I'm just going to the bank, Duvay. I'm just going to the bank to pay for the thing. And hopefully it happens in 3 months or 4 months. But yeah, I think today I'm gonna actually walk away from this one, the one that we have that I've been working on so far. And I think I briefly mentioned stuff like this before. You know how when you first started drawing, you're gonna have a lot of sketches that sort of doesn't ever get completed? For us, we're kind of at that stage with colors and composition. I think pushing ahead with rendering is gonna take too much energy at this point. I don't have that capacity. I think in order to really do this well, I have to find very specific references, do some very specific studies, so that I can put it together like in a very complete sense, in a very high level polished sense. But in terms of composition, you know, we have the idea, we have the colors the way I want it. So what I think I'll try to do more is just get more ideas out there. I think there's a lot of stress coming from not actually doing any of the actualization of ideas. This is the first piece, by the way. Is this the first piece? Am I accurate in saying that this is probably the first piece in all 1,100 hours of stream where it's a little bit more relevant to what I actually want to do? at the end of the day. Like I think the previous repainting, that is just a kind of a random thing, right? This kind of randomly happened. It doesn't have any meaning. Even this one that we also never really got to doing. Even this one, there's no real meaning, no story behind it, no ideas behind it. It was just a thing. So it took us 1,100 something hours to get started, and you can only get better doing the things you want to do. So I guess maybe I should focus a little bit more on coming out with ideas. That being said, though, I'm not sure if I can do that today. Today I have something slightly different planned. I'm thinking of just going into painting because I don't know if I have enough energy to think. I'm just going to kind of autopilot something. So I guess today's objective is less of really trying to get something done and more of being a little bit more... I don't know what I'm trying to say here, actually. I have no idea what I'm thinking. It feels more like a daily check-in kind of thing, where I'm just kind of doing things. Also, I just remembered, Duvet, you gave me the daily. I kind of forgot. Okay. Anyways, I want to keep an eye on the timer. We have like 30 more minutes, 31 more minutes. We should take a screenshot of the timer. That would be nice, actually. Sorry, what am I doing again? Spectra? I do not know who Spectra is. I've seen them only recently. In the voice chat, at least. Thank you, Igami. I'm alright, yeah. It's, my server? Anyways, it's all good. Actually, I'm taking a look. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, here it is. Oh no, they've been around a long time. They joined March 1st, actually. Basically from the beginning, almost. I'm just looking at the messages in the system message for when people join. They've been around for a while. Hello, Curio. Hello, George, by the way. But yeah, anyways, Monday Blues. Hello, Ibukize. What is happening at VC? What are you guys doing? Is that why you're telling me not to look at VC, Igami? Wait, now I do have to look. What? I don't know. It looks fine to me. I don't. It looks completely great. It looks very good, guys. Carry on, guys. Carry on, carry on. Oh yeah, thank you for the daily as usual, by the way, Duvet. The hair is interesting. So time and time again, you know, I see this messy rendering inside, but then if you keep the edges very clean, it looks just fine. You just need to refine the edges. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay. I'm glad you like it. Sorry, are you using it? I didn't realize. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Thank you. Oh yeah, you know what? I should have done this earlier. My God. I need to keep Igami's drawing in my own folder here. Actually. There you go. I'm keeping track of other fan art that anyone on this earth has ever drawn. I have a folder that I'm just keeping track of. Sorry, of my own character. I hope I'm being coherent enough today. Holy shit. Yeah. I'll hate to lose any of these. Also, I do want to grab this. Wait, is this the one that I was looking at before? No, it's this one. I should be fine, I think. I hope. I'm going to be fine. Like, this isn't the worst. Some of my usual symptoms haven't come out yet, so I don't think there's any real issues here. I just... yeah. It's the usual. I think, like, at some point... It's a cycle of... let's say I start at some neutral, like some middle state, right? I'm content with my sort of situation. Like, I'm adapted to my current situation, my current schedule, my current progress, my current everything. And then because I have adapted to the level, my mind mentally reset to the level. I think I've talked about this before. I don't see getting things done as taking one step forwards. I see getting things done as coming out of the hole that I dug myself into when I got into this, when I got the task. So I feel like I'm still standing in flat level ground. I feel like I'm not making enough progress, even though I am still making progress. So as the situation continues and I don't push myself harder, my mind starts to tell me that, hey, you're kind of slow, huh? You're not doing anything, huh? You're not really working hard enough, huh? And then it slowly builds up. And then at some point I get very stressed out. And then that stress would do one of two things, right? Either it forces me to use more of my time that I'm not already productive to be more productive. Or I would sit down and reevaluate everything in terms of direction and the workflow and my efficiency and everything to figure out if there's something that can be done better. Currently, we're just still sort of going down this hill. At some point, it's going to reach critical mass, and then I'll do like a, hey guys, I realized we should do this. Let me change my direction. Actually, I'm kind of doing that a little bit today because I realized that I have no energy for rendering. Rendering is not fun to do. It's very tedious. And the expectation placed on the final result is really high. Like right now I have a really high expectation, which is not very healthy. So rather than playing into it and letting myself sort of fail, because I am going to fail, I'm not going to be able to render as well as I would like to. I am just going to ignore rendering completely and just focus on colors and comp. If I'm ever going to do render, it's going hello circle. It's going to be something a little bit more controlled. Like basically, I'm going to take today. My plan is to take this middle reference here, put the girl on the left inside, use the same colors or maybe some other set of colors that I have in my mind, but it'll be two-tone, sort of two types of color scheme, kind of like what we have been trying to do so far, except for the other one. Since I had the idea I want to portray, I basically made it gray and one other color. This time I want to have two colors, ideally. Some like colors that I don't use, like green. I feel like this is very green and yellow. It's a set of colors that I really do not like. But, you know, give it a try. Why not? And then the left side, sorry, the right side there would be sort of an idea for rendering perhaps. But in general, I think I'm just going to kind of wing it. I'm going to turn off my brain and just kind of walk through the process here. And see what happens, right? Monday is truly the worst day. Because you're coming in from the weekend, going into Monday. That means on Sunday nights I tend to not sleep very well. Or rather, I'll sleep very late because I still have the habit in me from the past to just kind of like, I don't want to sleep because it's gonna be Monday. But it is Monday regardless. So it only hurts me in the end. But and then Monday, coming into Monday as well, it's just a little bit of a disconnect from last week. Friday and found I have I'm not sure if I know. But yeah, Monday has been pretty interesting. Sometimes I do like sort of leaving work undone on Fridays, just so that Monday I know that, hey, this is the one thing I need to do on Monday, and that's fine. So I don't feel so stressed out on Monday. Because if Monday is like, hey, I'm gonna tackle this new thing, I don't know how difficult it is, I don't know how troublesome it's gonna become, then it's very stressful. But if I already scoped out the problem and it's just because I'm too lazy to do on Friday, then Sunday night I can be like, yeah, tomorrow I just do this one thing. It's okay. I can just calm down and do this one thing, and then I can go home, and it'll be fine. Hello, Maxi. Today I am autopiloting a quote-unquote study. Actually, I don't know what this is necessarily called. I think I don't really have a very study-like sort of objective. It's not like I'm necessarily trying to learn coding or the colors of the comp or the lighting or anything like that. I'm really just kind of, I just want to go through the process without being too stressed out. Without trying to make something look super duper good. It is more of just, today is more of just a state of being, a state of just drawing. Whatever comes out, you know. Is that what it looks like? I have no idea. I'm more of just trying to make it so that the task at hand doesn't seem so daunting. So I can go to sleep without worrying about what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's yeah, it takes effort to keep some thoughts under control, I would say. Don't know why I started from skeletal. I shouldn't start from skeletal because I don't have the proportions for skeletal in my head. That means if I do it this way, it tends to just be out of proportion, and I have to redraw anyways. Not very smart. Oh yeah, it's because of that. Oh yes, okay. Gonna just drift. Okay. Oh wait, what's my objective? I don't know what the target is. Still breathing. Still good. One second, I think. Okay, go. Hello, Uni. There's a lot of people here today, huh? Oh yeah, what I'm about to draw doesn't make any sense, by the way. Because I'm about to put her in the middle of, like, winter. Outside, outdoors. In the dress like this. It's not gonna make any sense. But, just gonna ignore that part. I just realized how ridiculous this is gonna look, but it's assuming we're finished. What's the number at? Another 13 minutes. Make her have fire. Oh. Make her have fire and she can be naked. My god. Golden suggestion. Today is more of an autopilot day, Uni. I just want to go through the motions today. No clothes. It's okay, Uni. We all know that's what you meant. The logical conclusion. Lamau. That's a go Lamau. What do you koto? Oh? Koto ka? But it's more of YOLO paint, so I'm gonna just leave it. Leave the anatomy unplanned. So here, where her hair go? Would be nice to get one guy. Oh, did I close it? Oh, I did. Let me reopen it. I need something to tell me how long the face is gonna be. So like something with the facial proportion about the same angle. And then I can tweak it from there. Otherwise this is gonna be very weirdly proportioned. Oh wait. Let's see. No boobas. Oh shit. Our alignment sequence is completed. We don't have to break anything just yet. Okay. Oh wait, why am I going? It's right here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the nose actually. Oh yeah, it's too squished. Yes sir. Bring it up. Right, we'll deal with that later. One step at a time. The line is fine. Big head. Is it not? Very big head. Oh, I didn't break it. Oh wait, it's what? Oh, it's way lower than that. It's not. What do you think it might be? Okay, I'm not touching that. Okay, this phase, bro. Okay, that is I mean, if you don't play the game, that's probably about as close as you get. It is 100% correct. It is just my tablet decided to not react to my pen anymore now, I guess. Okay. Alright, let me restart my tablet. It's one of the newest area, one of the towns in the newest area. Jesus Christ. Alright, 1 second here. But I don't know why it always sounds like Genshin music. Not Genshin. It sounds like rerun music to me. Because it's got that fantasy vibe, but... Is it a fantasy place? It must be, right? Alright, there we go. Close. Oh wait, it's still not detecting. Is this finally the end? Is today's tablet buying stream or what? What's happening? Oh no. Oh, it's back. I don't know what changed. 2 more minutes. Oh yeah, right. Thanks. Only 1 more minute on my screen. I'm just gonna sit here for the next 60 seconds, and so that I can take the perfect screenshot at 100. Shit, my screen doesn't even fit all of you guys. How many people are in here? Holy, I cannot fit you guys in here. The Discord rewards thing is in the way. $40, 40 seconds, 40 seconds. Now's your chance for the 1 in 100 hour moment. I guess, strictly speaking, I guess it's not that rare, but no one took a picture of 67. Alright, 15 seconds more for me. 10, 9, 8. Was this New Year's countdown? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 100 on my screen. Very cool. Too bad the thing isn't very high res. My screenshot is literally the number of pixels on my screen on that region. Well, it's a simple enough image. We can always upscale it if we need to. But ban this VC right now. I don't know. I feel like everyone in there should get a prize or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll put ban this VC right now. Alright, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, no problem, George. Yeah, 100 hours in the voice chat. Oh, I see your eyes are too low, broski. $1,000 Nix? Holy. Isn't it 420? 420 Nix, 420. How did I move the nose up? Actually, do not. $360, lowering the targets. Fair. Maybe it should be 175. 1 hour for every person in the server. I really shouldn't be drawing normal faces. Can I not draw the face? Is it gonna be scary? Let me go back real quick. Ooga booga. Time is it? Almost an hour. Wait, is that right? Everyone's old in there? Do I have a server where I'm not the oldest anymore? And I hate it. Okay, I hate it, but I'm not gonna spend 5 years here. What's happening there? Oh, I see. Healer.これにしようかな、じゃあ。 The hit. The hit. Huh? Hmm? Hmm? You reached the bottom, the stern on top of the head. Is that right? I have no idea. I'm just going by vibes. And I don't like the vibes. But I didn't want to spend too much time on this, so I just kind of whatever did. Yeah. If there's one thing we're trying to practice here, strictly speaking, other than just to go through the motion, would be more of the values and colors part. Less of the anatomy, accuracy, and stuff like that. Shit, this is also really bad. So I'm just kind of going ahead with this. It's not the best. Like, kind of my breast placement is also, yeah. I think this is exactly the problem that you're talking about, right? Because the torso is a bit too small. Come on, it's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, okay. Let's see. Fair buff, okay. Does this even fit the perspective? Well, who cares? Let's just go with it now. This is also gonna be horribly out of size, I think. Out of scale here. Hang on, alignment. Middle. Way out. Okay, thank you. Congrats. Congratulations. Holy. Man, I just got really spooked. I thought I forgot to do the screenshot, and I only just remembered about the voice chat. Oh my god. Cold sweat. Spooky. Kind of down with this music. I need something without form. Why does she have 4 toes? Is this so tight that one of the toes is underneath the big toe? What is this? Wait, do I care about the toes? Actually, I don't have time to care about the toes, man. It just looks like she has space for like 5 toes on her right foot. Wait, no, on her left. But then the right side only has 4 toes visible because the big toe is covering one. It's an interesting imbalance, I suppose. Oh, you're right, we're not even done yet. Oh, okay. Do you have that later? How did I not see this? Am I blind? How in the world? Big feet. Holy shit, big feet. Wait. Good enough. どうしよう。Oh, actually, I should just let me paint the background real quick. Should make this full size here. Maybe not. Anyways, I'll be right back. Mile today. Wait, no. is turning to monochromatic. Actually, green. Dark green. What do you want to do? All right, perspective grid. What's the this? What? There is, right? I think. Alright, good night, George. See you soon. See you soon. Oh my god, rendering so fun, guys. Wow. So excited. Wow. Holy. Let's see. We could swap. We could exchange a little bit of our oh, what exactly? I don't know what this is. Preference? How does this work? I don't have the patience for this. Like, this is way too slow, dude. Like, I would need to really like what I'm making in order for me to justify spending this much time. I must have ADHD or something. Like, this feels so hard to do. Just sit here and focus. See, I'm making mistakes here. Yeah, I actually don't know what I want. I think my vision, like somewhere down the line, I wish to be good at rendering. So that means I have to bring it, like, if I am doing a study like this, I have to go all the way as much as I can. Only in the beginning I can kind of give myself a little bit of an excuse and being like, you know, we're just trying to kind of get over that sort of initial inertia. The initial sort of, I'm freaking out, there's so many colors on my screen. But I'm really feeling more comfortable with it right now than I did before. So my brain is already pestering me to be like, yeah, you know what, you should really go really crazy on this. But I'm like, nah, I'm not, I don't want to. Please, no. Oh my god. It's just so cool, you know, like you can just kind of take something and you just paint, and then you just have an idea and you just paint, and you don't have to rely on photos, you don't have to rely on 3D software, you just make things happen. Truly a superpower. Doesn't come cheap though. I'm gonna get there, right? Day. Hello, G-Talk. Wait, actually, I'm not really curious. G-Talk basically only comes down to say hi. I wonder how many times you've done that. Let me see. How does this work again? Oh yeah, this guy. And it's always the same spelling too, I feel like. It's always roughly same number of A's. What's the regex for this? Plus means one or more. So I'm gonna do this actually. Python. What's it called? C1. $50. G-Talk, you have said 50 hi-yes throughout the entire 250, almost 260 streams. Dubé follows with 8, and then Walnut with 3, Baracus with 2, and Igami with 1. Come on. Sorry. I mean, this is kind of taking shape though. I want to know like how much I can slack off. No, nothing too much. I'm just counting the number of highest set. You said 1 right here. Because G-Talk always grids with higher, like higher. Yeah. Hiya. Many. Very cool. Statistics. Yes. Statistics. Oh, stupid ass window, bro. Stupid lower. This kind of workflow kind of makes sense, I think. Put a bunch of colors in there, but it's only because I've gotten a little bit more comfortable. I sort of feel like it doesn't matter too much anymore, the colors and whatnot. As long as it kind of is roughly the same, it's good enough for me. So today felt a lot easier to just kind of jump in, just get started. And then hopefully over time, rather than choosing random colors, it will be very specific ones that I like. Then we're done with colors at that point. And it's all about rendering then. I have so much fun. Wow, so much fun. I can't wait. Amazing. Wow. Let's go. Where am I actually? Where am I looking at? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, show. Why am I not painting? Oh, because this is the color. What? I screwed that up. Yeah, well, it's more of just a random study because I didn't want to put too much thought in what I'm doing today. Monday is kind of janky. The less thought I can put in, the better, because I tend to get really overwhelmed on Monday. Ironically, I guess doing a painting study like this has become something that's more relaxing. It's just a good thing. It's by all accounts a very good thing. Like finally, you know. But at the same time, it's still only because I'm running away from the stuff that I truly have to do, I think. I mean, this is part of it. But I think the other alternative of what I was going to do today was to figure out the details of the painting of my own characters. And that one requires a lot more focus because I have to figure out, I have to learn the shapes and stuff. I have to learn the forms, I have to learn the construction, understand what's happening so I can paint it properly. Whereas this one is so much looser, right? But I also don't really have the capacity to try and go for like active learning where you really find a target and learn and then apply, which is the most fastest way. The most fastest way is not good English, by the way. So rather, I'm just gonna kind of do stuff like this. And in a sense, this is kind of like passive learning, right? I'm not really trying to learn anything per se, but as I'm doing this, I'm learning new things regardless if I want to. I'm noticing what kind of ordering of brush strokes, I'm noticing the kind of values and colors that I'm trying out. I'm getting more comfortable with the process. I'm not as afraid of just kind of putting colors down and try to refine the shapes now. Previously, I would rather hold on to all the shapes because I feel like I would never be able to get them clean again if I don't. Now it doesn't even matter if I get it in the right proportion. It just matters like it gets the same vibes. Because that's all that matters. This is the background. It's not like it has to be that tight. At least not at this stage of my journey, I don't think. Again, like I think thinking back to what I'm supposed to be doing is definitely not being the most rigorous or most technically strong painter or artist. It is really just to have enough control so I can get my ideas out, and that's it. And then when I have enough ideas out and I feel a little bit more comfortable with myself and my colors and my storytelling, then that's when I can go in and really bring up the polish, right? Because that's what rendering is, just the polish. As long as the idea goes across, it doesn't necessarily bring more things to it. Definitely diminishing returns. But here we are. I'm just trying to run away from what I need to do, but also kind of not really need to do that. Also kind of also need to do this, but it's a mess. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I always like to think in terms of time, but then in reality, it really is the energy that is running out, not so much the time. Because if you don't have enough time, you can just squeeze in like very intense exercises instead, and you can still get a lot more out of that time. But you don't have the energy to kind of go follow through with that plan. So it's kind of got that shape in the back. The thing I'm noticing today is primarily the... So I'm less afraid of markers creating a bunch of shapes because I know I can just pick stuff and then push it back in later. I'm less afraid of using airbrush afterwards because even if it's... even if I have to paint over on top with like hard edge brushes, right, where it doesn't mix that well, it doesn't really matter. It looks maybe a little bit not so desirable. But I wonder if it's like a perspective shift in terms of how should I phrase this? I think it's more of like I understand that to do really tight polishing now, you have to spend a lot of time, a lot more than I previously thought. Previously I thought maybe you can get it done really quick, and if you're a pro, again, I think you could because you already know what you want. But for my level, it's going to be a lot of time to get it clean. So now that I've fully sort of embraced that and no longer expecting that out of myself, I'm like, yeah, you know what, it's gonna be messy, but it's how it's going to be. So be it, you know. And I'm learning to look at the bright side, which is just, hey, you know, at least I can do this now. Whereas previously I couldn't. Well, at least couldn't do so comfortably, I would say. Now at least I'm at ease in my heart. I'm not that worried. Could also be because there's other things I'm currently worried about. So, could also be that. Either way, though. A lot of interesting things, I think, going on in your head, in my head. Figure this out. We'll definitely finish, get somewhere next year. If I keep this up, I think. Or at least I have to tell myself that. If not, I guess the plan doesn't really work either. Come on. GG. I'm trying to mix between hard edge and like the markers, because I really hate how things look so messy, but they're really good for making a bunch of different shades of colors. And I can go in and pick a local color and just kind of push it in with hard edges. So it looks a lot more tidy, but still have enough colors. Because I'm looking at all these artists and they paint, like even the one Duvet recommended today, right? Like the shapes are within the render can get very messy, but then the edges are controlled really well, so it looks very good from afar. Because now you have the benefit of all the textures and the various colors and shades and everything. But then you have this very crisp edge that kind of holds everything together. It definitely isn't as clean as I'm used to seeing, so there is a little bit of a disconnect in that regard still, but the effect looks really good overall, and this is so much easier to kind of really paint and make than being precise all the time with cell shading, perhaps, you know. If we can get comfortable with that, we can definitely paint more stuff more comfortably. Slowly chug along here. Over the next few months, we'll do more. The other thing I'm looking forward to learning is figuring out how much I can get away with, because like no way like people spend like a bajillion hours rendering every single piece. No way am I gonna do that either, right? So I'm gonna have to find a balance for myself and be like, yeah, you know, this is good enough. It's good enough. It's got enough details here and there. It's obviously still very painterly and very rough, it feels like, but it's good enough. To find that point for myself. Subtle expression. I'm sure like without all the muscles on the face or something, that's probably very lacking, relatively speaking. But I still think it's more than enough though, to kind of show more subtle expression. Although I don't have anything concrete though. Like at this, okay, yeah, I was talking about like getting away with nonsense. I'm kind of like feeling like, you know, if I just do a bunch of these kind of shapes, it doesn't really matter if they make sense. It doesn't matter if it's following the reference. They kind of have like the sort of shapes for windows, and that's kind of good enough. It feels like, you know, it's just more and more details, and because of the hard edges, it feels like, you know, it is meant to be there like that, even if it doesn't necessarily quite make sense. I'm already following that. Oh, that's interesting. But like my follow doesn't really mean too much personally, because yeah, I don't tend to really remember. I kind of just follow. Yep, follow, forget about them ever existing. So if you want to share a uni, yeah, feel free. I don't even know what I'm painting. I just see these shapes and I'm just kind of putting them in. I do. Aromado. I even get like auto-complete in my thing. 8.4K. Okay, thank you, Uni. Very cool stuff, yeah. Sam does art. Yeah, Sam does art feels very clean for me. Like I have never zoomed in or take a closer look or never watch any of his videos, but from what I remember, the whole thing always feels very clean. Well, I've got like a little bit of everything. Some graphic design. Maybe some photos. I'm not sure if those are or not. It doesn't look like it is actually, right? Probably not. The buildings. Painting. Along with lined art. Yeah, it looks very nice. Like what's there's like these sort of noise, like these circles, this rounded and like closed loop circles feels like is it Voronoi noise? Not quite. I actually don't know what is it called. The one that looks like the water thing. Like a bunch of contours. I don't know what's it called, but yeah, Guwei's. I think Guwei's art was a little bit too messy for me still, I think. If I remember correctly. Also, I don't remember why I follow this artist. Usually I come in, I see a piece that I remember. But I don't see any, and I don't remember. Like, I'm sure if I go through all of them, I should find one that is bookmarked. That's usually what I would do before I follow, but I guess I don't see any, huh? Oh, this is interesting. I never noticed, but maybe that's how they keep the vibes, because like every part only has its own sort of monochromatic scale. It doesn't have to reflect the light. It doesn't have anything else. I wonder how the overall vibe would have changed if there's more stuff. If there's one more light source, because there is a little bit of rim light pink. But if it's everywhere, I imagine it would have changed the vibes quite a bit. Like there's a little bit of pink here. Wow, okay, I can feel the change in my head. I can feel the fact that like I'm looking at things slightly differently, I think. We're slowly progressing along. At least somehow, at least today it feels like I'm feeling the colors a little bit more. I don't know why that is the case. Anyways, the other artist is over here. When it doesn't have reflection. Indeed. I mean, this is I Love You, right? I think this is You Order. 안녕히 줄문세요. I think it's like You Order or something. I don't know what is this. What is this? 내일 파티 불고기? 무고기? 막걸리? something about eating eating bulgogi. Something about eating bulgogi. Hang on. 내일 Okay, I don't know what that is. Wait, I know neil. I remember learning this in my Duolingo when I was using it like a year ago. And it's Japanese here. And it's Japanese here. And the name is Chinese. Bro. What the? Yeah, I did Duolingo for like 3 months or something. Less than 3 months, I think. I wanted to pick it up along with the stream, and then when 2025 started, when this year started, I just dropped it. Because again, it's less of the time thing and more of an energy thing. But I have close friends that are Korean, and sometimes they talk and I just listen in. And I don't understand a single thing. But then sometimes they type and I'll try to read it. Yeah, okay, yeah, the lines doesn't even look... But it is generally very clean though. Even though there's some parts that's not connected. But it's generally very clean. You don't have anything that's like connected. Very clearly like sort of connected halfway and it's like a little bit jagged. I definitely like the first artist more, just because the values are more balanced. It feels easier to read and see what's happening. Over here, it's just a very overwhelming amount of detail. I feel like even if they keep all the values, if the lines followed like a little bit, had a little bit of the hue of the things that is nearby to it, it would have been a lot easier to read. I think. Okay, I'm not sure actually. It lacks that sort of brightness control that I think Uni was kind of talking about. I feel like everywhere is kind of equally the same. Anyways, thank you, Uni. I just follow them anyways. I guess I'm not bookmarking anything. This is probably what I did with the others. I do like this one though. I do like this one. Duolingo. Duolingo was teaching me the most useless shit. It was teaching me how to say, hey driver, bring me to the hospital. I don't know why I decided that that was a thing I needed to know, like that early in the process. I don't even know how to call for help in Korean. I don't know how to call for help. But I guess if a relative or someone I know is in the hospital, I can get the driver to drive me there. Like, great. At least I feel like in Japan, like not in Japan, when I was picking up Japanese earlier in the process, I feel like someone or something, like some app taught me how to say, please save me, I need help, you know, like something that's actually directly very important in that moment if something goes wrong. But then Duolingo decided that I have the time to flag a taxi down and get them to drive me, which is cool, I guess. Better than nothing. A lot of faith in my ability to stay alive in an emergency. Very cool. Thank you, Green Bird. If I learn Korean, I definitely just want to practice speaking. I'm not gonna bother with like learning from properly or something. Just find a topic every day and just learn a few lines about it. Go in, talk to friends, get some corrections, come out, rinse and repeat. Yeah, in case I break my leg. At the rate that I'm going, am I ever gonna be in a foreign country? Oh my god. Ever again. So where? What? How? It's not okay, it's not long. Okay, it's also not lined up. Okay, man. Broski. Whatever, man. It's okay, man. It's okay. I think, yeah, no, I will, thank you, first of all. Thank you very much for the confidence. If only I could say the same about myself. In myself. About myself, in myself, come on. But, yeah, I mean, background is gonna be pretty core. I think I've kind of realized that last 2 weeks ago, I think. Yes, thank you, Silver. Somehow. Yeah, but background is gonna be pretty core to what is it that I want to do. Because I think my storytelling that I want to do is 50% characters, 50% background. If not even more percentage in the background, it would seem. I mean, the original, like when I was much younger, when I really got captivated by art, like 2D, like digital art, it was backgrounds actually. Yeah, I really like when like the background has a lot of tiny stuff that you kind of have to sit down and look at it closely to realize. That being said, I realize I'm also kind of bad at doing that for other people's art, apparently. I just don't really seem to think that much. I always find that if I'm consuming something, like if I'm reading, if I'm, yeah, just watching, reading, sorry, we have 14 viewers. Anyways, my brain kind of shuts down. Like I stop thinking for myself. When someone's telling me something, I don't really think. I just take what they say first. I don't necessarily like 100% believe in it. That's not exactly the same thing, right? But I will just listen to them and hear what they're saying. And then while I'm doing that, I have no opinions. I have zero opinions. I have to stop and then think. Sorry, why am I talking about this? Oh my god, my stupid lack of sleep is showing again. I am dying, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I'm tired or that's just like kind of how it is. Like a lot of videos. Okay, like I think, especially last week, right? Last Friday, we were watching some. Oh my god, this stupid ass perspective line is screwing me up. But we were watching some YouTube videos, and I usually don't have that much opinion about YouTube videos because when I'm watching YouTube videos, I just listen to what they're saying, and that is it. I don't really give it too much thought. But then when I'm with you guys or with Mia, I'm actually trying to like think for myself. And then that's when I have a little bit more of a like, oh yeah, okay, this doesn't really make sense to me. This doesn't really make sense to me here because of A, B, C, D, E. What am I looking at? We have 1 more hour left. I think I'm gonna try and bring in the foreground elements for now. Sorry, my dark stuff is meant to be green now. Oh my god. I wanted to keep that sort of shadow equals green, like light equals to yellow or yellow. Yeah, mostly yellow. I guess shouldn't have done the orange glow at the top. It looks kind of red now. But I look at the reference, I get a little bit too carried away by the reference. Now the color is too even. I usually do I? I guess I did, right? So far, I think I've probably painted more than used photos more. Painted photos. Oh my god, my brain is melting. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Before I add the variations, I think this amount of color is probably good. What color is this pole, dude? Like this color? Oh, what? I deleted it. Am I? What am I doing, dude? I'm selecting the color. Oh, no, I know why. Okay, this is why. I'm not selecting display color. Holy shit. I thought I was going crazy. Because I don't remember pressing my key to sort of change it to the transparency color. I'm wondering why is it set to the transparent color? Well, I think the main reason why I paint is because I'm kind of a purist in the sense that I kind of want to be able to paint. I think being able to like, I don't think I can call myself an artist if I cannot paint. It's like personal, kind of like a personal limit, like thing for myself. That's why I'm forcing myself to paint. If I can use 3D and photos to make this process faster and still feel comfortable with myself as a person, I wouldn't mind. Right. Photos and stuff like that I'm okay. Like anything but AI. AI just takes away too much autonomy. And also not to mention all the other issues. But if it's like tools, digital tools, let me speed this up. It would be nice, you know, it would be nice. But I set out here to kind of like, you know, bring Ria to life with my own two hands. And I feel like if I just photo bash a bunch, I feel like... am I cheating a little bit too much? Be a little bit too much. Hello? Lock my... Why is my layer not locked, broski? Oh, because I was doing the other... I was literally just doing it, broski. Oh my god. Is that a... That's a garbage bin. Trash bin. There's a gomi bin. Oh man, it's a me bin. Wow, painting, so fun. Wow, unbelievable. Amazing. Wow. Holy. Thereabouts. I need a ring. I'm not drawing that. Let's see. How big do I need this? It is kind of floating, kind of right here, kind of not along the... Oh my god. This... I just realized this is a real place. That's a really weird ass looking street lamp. Huh. Glowing donut. It's like a halo. Very nice. Very beautiful. I like. I think this is like what, size 40? Let's expand it into thirds, I think. Shift up a little bit. No? No. Make the donut pure white. It's all good. In due time. I'm not quite there with the color yet. This is still the form part. I'm just trying to figure out how big it's supposed to be. Color is an easy feat. It's a bit thicker than I would like it to be, but it's alright. The glow is also gonna kind of just make it disappear. The edges. Okay, I can't stand it. It's a little bit too thick. Make the donut pure white, but put the actual color and the surrounding light less bright. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, because it's a glow, right? The center part is gonna be pure white, and then the colors are around it. Indeed, indeed. Booga, booga. Can I merge these two? Yeah, the sticks are probably just white anyways. Oh, but... it's gonna cost me issues. Yeah, separate it. Sure. Let's do it here. What? What? Doko? Doko desu ka? Doko desu ka? Doko desu ne? How far down? Somewhere here. Oh, that's probably the effect then, because I don't see on the other side. Just like this. Guess it's merged. It is what it is. All the way down. Thank you. It's good enough. Alright, let's make it pure white, I guess. Yeehaw. I put a bit more yellow here. I can't make up my mind if I want a full commit into yellow only. I'm half copying the ref, half not copying the ref. It's gonna be a kind of half-assed, I think. As a result. I need to pull that line down a little bit more. Broski, give me the center, please. That's a lot less reflected light than I expected. Oh, am I just blind? It doesn't feel as bright as I was expecting it to be, but just brighten this a little bit, I guess. Oh. It's still too strong, huh? Put this in. So, a Rito beat. And this guy. Okay. And I guess the glow goes on top. Hidden Among Us. I got Among Us counter. Among Us. Do you know that way? Do you know that way? I remember watching that video way before I started VR chat. James Ski. Meow, 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 meow. Uh-oh. I'm starting to meow, so that means I'm slowly drifting away into potato land. Yay. What am I doing? What are you doing? No bueno this. Oh my god, broski. I am so teed, very teed. Let's make this a yellow as well. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Put it below. All right, there you go. A little bit too yellow. Yellow. Oh my god. It's like I'm seeing a lot of orange in the top there. That's also that weird light effect that I need to try to emulate. Let me give it a bit more. I'm just kind of cheating with all the blurs. Too lazy to do this. By painting. What number is this? S2 minus, S2 90. 90 strength up. Strength 6. Lucky number 6. Okay, push it below as well. And I want to give it a little bit of. What is that? Some kind of orange. Sure, it's a little bit different. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, show, very good. Very good. Thank you for your contribution to society. So very, very important. What would we do without you? Nothing, that's what. Can you imagine? Imagine a world without 6-7. Oh my god. Can you imagine? I wish there's no work tomorrow. Man, I thought January 1st was Wednesday. I thought I don't have to go into the office on Wednesday. I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. It's like 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on. But now it's on Thursday, and I'm like, oh shit. It's not even that different, but like, god damn, bro. I mean, I have to work 1 more day. That's inhumane, broski. Yoink. I keep these together, and I keep the other guys together, so it's a bit easier to do the gradients and stuff. Otherwise, I would just keep messing up the center one. These guys go below, and then I need to get another folder, get another thingy, ellipse. Wow, big, too big. Shit. Just use white, bro. My sticks are way too thin, huh? Oh, never too late to. Oh my god. How is it? Oh my god. How is it just as thick as the one in front, right? It doesn't make any sense. If I commit to the front already, I should just commit to this thinness in the back, then there's not much I can do. Well, it's not much I want to do now. I don't want to draw this again. What are you, crazy? Oh my god, proportions don't look good, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Do you know that way? Do not know the way. Do not care. Lock. White color, please. Yeet. Disable. Then refine. It's not thick, but it's light effect print on camera lens. I think it is kind of thick. Because like the entire width of the white, and like I'm looking at the brightest part, which is the actual the actual light itself, the part that makes the light itself, and it's not any. It's not like, how do I say this? It doesn't feel like there's a lot of light bloom to the point where the whole contour is getting, the silhouette is getting distorted. You can still kind of see like the blend part. So I feel like the. Wait a second. Isn't there like 3 things at the top that holds up the round thing? So it has nothing to do with the stick. No, but the stick still feels kind of thick though, because I'm looking at the sides of the stick. I feel like it's kind of thick, but it's alright. I mean, like, even if this is like a proper painting, like if I want to do like almost due diligence, I feel like this is probably still good enough. Good enough. I'll just do this for now. Oh yes, thank you, Kirio, for the reminder. Actually, that is interesting. I forgot there's things there. What is it on this? Ugh. Overexposure. Over exposure. Yay. Yeah. We'll deal with that later. Yum 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 yum. Other channel. Maybe not. Wait, this doesn't go that far. Kinda losing it. Oh my god. Kinda losing it. Okay. Grab the round glowing halos. I need to make a couple different ones. I need to make one for the color. Blur, Gaussian blur. Yeah, a little bit more. What did I use actually? I forgot already. Who cares, bro? Let's do it again. Whatever again is. I think it was screen. Okay. Maybe I do need more of this. Maybe I do need more of this. Gaussian blah. Wait, I need to unlock it. Yeah, これかな?これだね. Actually, that's kind of it, isn't it? I don't really need more than this. Maybe it's a little bit too much. Squish. And then squish. Squish. Alright, boys, it's good enough. I need to... Why are there no reflected light on the side? Oh, maybe it's just a camera thing. Maybe we don't have enough resolution. Cannot see it. Yes. Make a hamburger country. Yes. Nice. Oh, it's nice. I'm letting all the intrusive thoughts just flow. My god. Other memes are coming out. Can't be bothered to filter. Too much trouble. Ain't nobody got time for that. I imagine if I'm drunk, that's probably how it'll sound like. Just like spit out a whole bunch of memes and stuff or something. Talking to myself. No idea what I'm talking about. Provides zero value. Where's my stick? Neither of them, I can't see any of their bottoms. Okay, cool. Cool story, I guess. Thanks, I guess. I need this. I need the trash can here. Where's the last stick? Probably behind. So we pretend it does not exist. Clearly it does not exist. Object permeance? What is that? Don't know what that is. We cannot see it. Surely it does not exist. No way. No way. Am I following a different perspective each time I draw a line? Is that why it's so jank? Is that a dog in the back? I just realized there's a whole nother person in the background. Sorry, what is Chuayo stuff? The new Chuayo. Let me look at it. Chuayo. It's ko. AI tells me that the Korean word you are referring to is likely chuoyo, which means it's cold. It's a common, polite, and informal expression used to describe the weather or temperature. I don't know if this is what you're talking about. A related but different Korean word is 좋아요, which means it's good. 좋아요. 좋아요. If you're trying to say something is new in Korean, the word for new is 새. Brain rot, trickle. Oh, whoops! I nuked the I nuked the music. Oh my god. Trickle, chibi, go, trickle, or treat. All right, let me. Oh shit! I lost it. It's chuayo. 좋아요. Spread the speaky propaganda. What is happening? This is I have no idea what this is. 소피기도 좋아요. Am I having a stroke? I don't understand a single thing I'm looking at. What is this even, by the way? Is this a gacha game? There's a thing on the side of the Reddit post. Understanding the meme. Oh, thank you, Uni. Viral sensation originating from the game. Here's a succinct guide to understanding its origins, meaning, and popularity. So, origins and character. The meme began with a character named Speaky from the game Trico Chibi Go. Speaky is known for a catchy chant that has become the core of the meme. Here's the link to the original Speaky meme by Trickcat, the one that started all these Okay, oh, okay. Okay. Is it gonna be loud? Wait, hang on, I'm scared. Holy sh... Okay. Accurate, okay. Where's the Choayo part? What? Where is the part that actually has the Korean and none of this has Korean in? Oh, is this guy spicy art guy? I'm scared. So it started here, right? This is the original. But it's only got 40k though. How is this enough to become a meme? Alright, hang on. I haven't. Let's finish reading this. The Korean word translates to "I like." The simple phrase is central to the character's chant. It all sends me here, but this doesn't have what we want. What? Oh, the food chant. Here. Where is said chant? Wait, this is created just for this meme, this subreddit? I just realized that everything here is wow, okay. Oh, sorry, yes, thank you. I guess this is it. This must be it, right? Yes, thank you, Show. What if your messages got auto-modded? It's fine, because I can still read it. That's the funny thing. Oh, you mean on YouTube? On YouTube, I can't read it. Very sad. Okay. No, I'm not aware of this. I do not know even what the game is. I'm actually kind of interested what this game is. Because how, like, is that the character art in the entire game? Release date, is it not out yet? Whoa, I'm scared. The volume. Uh-huh. What's the gameplay here? This is the... I mean, I get what is how it works, I guess, but
炎の中心をよく見ておいて。新鮮なメロンを一切れいかがですか？
あの劇場の隅、すぐに行ってみよう。行ってみよう。
Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Where's the gotcha? Show me the
や
gotcha.
る気のある人たちは来ないから、あまりがっかりしないでね。
名前でありますか？カンナ。はい、了解であります。ミス、チョッピー、メゾン、エスティ。
星さんの人がさあ、新しく募集。教師ちゃんが連れ、私が知ってる特別な方法で。これはエイリアスの住民って今回おた
Wow, okay, yeah.
夜勤も増えたで。ちなみに
I see. Is this out? Is this out yet? This is what it's come to, huh? This is how games are now. It's got 30,000 reviews. I guess it's been out for a couple months. I guess October. Well, thank you, show. Princess Connect. I've never. Yeah, I. Oh, hello there. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Izuru. YZRU. Hello. Chibi Bake Gotcha. Wow. Very cool, guys. Very cool. Much cool. Very wow. Holy. I'm too tired to have any comments. I guess it's cool. It's cool, I guess. Oh, there you go. She is still too bright. But it's light, so who cares? Here, let's go. I'm sorry, show. I cannot share enthusiasm for the game. This is the first of its kind that I've seen, though. That kind of style, I suppose. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. Ugh. Like I'll just do a slow push again. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Am I missing a whole row of windows? Broski. My thing is too long. What? That stupid thing is too big. I'm just gonna paint on top of it, I don't care. Yeah, it doesn't. It does not. Нет. Нет. По-английски, пожалуйста. Yeah. Very dead tired. But the show must go on. Yay. Wow. Aren't you guys excited? Oh, look at this. Woo. Wait, I'm painting on the wrong layer. Yo, broski. How did I put it here, bro? Oh my god. Not that it matters, but like, how did I not see this? Wow, yay. Very excited. I'm so excited. I remember the meeting I had with the artist, right, Pio. And then she asked me like right off the bat, like, you know, if you want to make a video, like how do you envision, you know, what kind of materials do you need to make the video? I'm like, oh shit. I didn't think about this. But like, I was like, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, let me worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. I was like, I'm just gonna make the video with whatever that you give me. It's fine. That being said, I'm not 100% sure if I'm even making the video because it takes way too long to make a video. I'm gonna let you guys know, right, like what I learned. That is definitely for sure, but that can be done on stream. And that's probably better done on stream because you guys can just ask questions. But like the video, oh, they seem to be looking forward to it. So now I'm like, what do I do now? What now, broskis? What now, broski? Yeah, like this level of detail is like good enough for me for now, I think. Going any further really requires a lot of effort. Roto effort. Whoa, they turn on the lights. Look at that. Look at that. Wee. Bro, where is it? It looks a bit jank. It's a bit too bright, huh? Yes. Здравствуйте. Why? わ、ダメだな、これは。Do I freeze the lady or not? At this point, I was like, I cannot even make any progress with the lady, anyways. Do I banish her into this freezing hellscape? Oh. Yeah, I know, right? I really did not think this one through. But too bad for her, I guess. Wah wah. Too bad. Also, the dress, I think, implies there's wind, so she's doubly dead. She's like super dead. Like not even half an hour, like the hypothermia. Wow, it's snowing too. But when it's snowing, it's a bit warmer though. Because it takes energy to sort of like freeze the thingy. Sorry, what? The energies are released by the water droplets in order to freeze, so it's a little bit warmer, I believe. Yes, the energies are aligned. Stars are aligned, the planets are aligned, everything's aligned. To this lamppost. The halo is channeling the energy. Yay. Mieru. Yay. It's so weird too. I think perspective doesn't even work. Maybe no lady. I mean, the background is good enough practice, right? Surely. Is the perspective? Hang on, what was the perspective on this? Yeah, okay, yeah. The horizon is what? At her chest level. The horizon is at her chest level, so she would have to be like here. Oh my god, dude. She would have to be like here, dude. How would this work, dude? How does this work? How can I make her look like she's actually in the scene? It would have to be like here. And then we have to draw the ground all the way to here. Wow, look at this. Perfect planning, guys. Not only is she freezing, she literally does not fit into the reality. Then I guess she's not freezing. What am I talking about? Anyways, I should probably head out. Right, anyways, I think I don't really like the lights glowing in the back. I don't like how these guys are glowing. I think the glow in the front is fine. The glow in the back, not fine. Why? Most importantly, what am I supposed to do about it? Maybe we need to do one of those studies. We need to do like maybe a study of like just one, like, you know, like one of those Japanese like night aesthetics. Zoom in on someone's balcony without their permission, and then like just take a photo of with all the junk on the balcony kind of vibes. If we do one of those, then we can see how the light sort of spills out from the balcony doors. And then we just repeat that like about like 100 times. At least for the ones with lights, I guess. Then I can avoid using the glow. I think the glow, maybe just a little bit. Currently, there's like no form behind to kind of hold it together. I think like the glow for the front works. Why does it work? I have no idea. Maybe because the pose has like a little bit more sort of hands-on painting that sort of fits the form and stuff, whereas the back is just completely flat. I don't know. The original reference has like this weird border effect, so it's kind of filtered, like some kind of filter on it. Now, well, windows are different size, but consumer choice, right? Kore doko? Okay. Let me see if we can add some snow here. Do I just use noise? What color is the snow actually? Actually, this looks fine. Yes, good night, Duvet. Wow. How about good day? Only want to show it under the lights, am I right? And could repeat for the back. We need some bigger specks of snow. Mine's a lot denser too. Doesn't look as good. Does it not look as good? It looks a bit more artificial, I think. Oh yeah, I need more of a fall up here too. Where's my other brush, dude? What? Put it up. Oh, does it? Maybe I need a bit. Oh my god! Whoops! Misclick! 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 Misinput! Misinput! Maybe I need just like a bit more around the glow to show that more are catching the light around it, and not just underneath it. I didn't feel what you were saying, Uni, but I think looking at the ref, I think this was also missing. I don't have a good way to draw nice snow droplets. Snow thingies. Big, very big. How do you make this smaller again? Like this? Yeah, it's kind of uniform. Yeah, it's so uniformly spread, the mouth. How about give them bubbles? Oh wait, what is this? This looks fine. That looks just fine then. A huge brush. Huge. Oh my god, the particles are huge too. Where's the particle size setting? Like, I don't really get how some of these brushes work. Sometimes they have a way to set it, sometimes they don't. Like, I think this one doesn't, because it's like a stamp of like a couple of different pre-made stuff. But then there's also the other one that sprays it, and then you can change the individual particles. This one is a lost cause, I think. Yes. Take a lot more fine. Like, it's a lot harder to control this because it's all fixed. It doesn't look half bad though. I mean, like, it is kind of works. I can make it, or well, what am I doing? What? Oh right, yeah, you can do this too. But now it's all like now it's a different vibe. None of this crap, I think. Pretty sure one of these guys can change particle size. Particle? But what is this, bro? What about you? This one might be a bit better. Particle density, spray deviation, max particle size. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really work that well when you up the size too much. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I also don't have the details on the snow and stuff. Maybe another time. So I spent an hour drawing the figure for no reason, basically. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, at this point I should just finish the study tomorrow with this figure instead. And then do like some of the texturing on the ground. Yeah, I'm not adding it. Like, the perspective looks really weird. It looks a lot weirder than I expected it to be. It looks so weird. I don't know why. Because you can't even really see the perspective either. Maybe it's the foot. Maybe it's the foot. Like, we're seeing too much of the top of the foot. But it could also be because of the high heels. But either way, it looks so odd. Because the dress. Maybe a bit of perspective. Anyways, I probably hop off here, Uni. Congrats to the 100 hours, people. Yeah, I'm just comparing. I don't know much about lenses and stuff, but I'm just comparing where the horizon is with the lady here, which is like around her waist, whereas the other one, the horizon is by her, almost by her knees. But it just feels so weird in this. Like I think the composition wise, sort of thematically, this piece here in this original form is very static. Like it's about the stillness of the night. It's about how like it's kind of peaceful in the snow and how quiet it is, and how the only thing moving is kind of like the snow falling. And then now all of a sudden I've got like a lady here who is what is she doing? She's like dancing, kind of not. Oh no, she's just standing. Very demure, very cute, very demure. Thematically, it feels a little weird, I think. Oh, is it because like, okay, so the lady by herself, right, draws a lot of attention because she is the focal of the picture there, whereas in the other one, the lady isn't necessarily a focal. I mean, she is the focal, but she's not like trying to draw the attention to herself. I guess just a lot more static. It's just a what? Just a movement thing. It just feels odd. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because there's something fundamental, something objectively different. Maybe it's because I'm just so used to seeing that yellow shirt lady, but I actually haven't seen her the whole picture. Like I haven't really been looking at her. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum. I could just I could just paint the lady by herself though. It doesn't really matter if I just want to practice, I guess. I'm more interested in the snow than anything else. I'm interested in the snow, and I want to know like the background, right? If I want to make it tighter, what am I supposed to do here? But I haven't really brought it up to the maximum limit that I can either. Yeah, thematically, I kind of dug myself into a hole here, which is great. Always love doing that. But anyways, I think I'll just hop off here for today. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Boo. Ideally, I want to just come up with new, more original ideas. And being tired kind of helps and kind of doesn't help. Like I've been talking about this to my friends as well, because my original inspiration for wanting to do art was born out of desperation, out of loneliness, as well as like all the things that was happening back in the day, like a few years ago. So I feel like unless I'm put through the same state of mind, I won't be able to sort of find out and remember what is it that I wanted to do. But I guess with how badly I've been sleeping recently, I think it's maybe getting close. Yeah, but it's kind of an impossible task because my especially social situation is very different now compared to back then. So I think inherently that means that I can never go back to the same state, and I have to try and create something that I wanted to create back then, because that's what I want to create now. But I don't know what I wanted to create back then specifically, so I don't really know how to go about it at this point. But I'm sure we'll figure something out in the coming months, and then I'll have another giant-ass document to talk about. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna hop off here. Again, thank you guys for coming. Congrats to the 100-hour people. Yeah, congrats, I guess. Great stuff. Yeah, I see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Yes. GG.